welcome to my Struggle to Glory, episode one. I'm going to be talking about my struggles from the start of FIFA, and I finally started playing FIFA Ultimate Teams. I usually do career mode, and I don't record those, but I started playing Ultimate Team when this FIFA came out, and I just been struggling trying to get a hang of it, going from career mode to this. So I have some division play that's going to be in the background. I'm just going to be talking about what this series is going to be about while the video is running. So after 18, 18 seasons, I know that's a lot. After 18 seasons of playing in online against people, I finally reached D1. So this series is truly a struggle to glory. So and then on top of all that, I've been able to qualify consistently the last month and a half consistently for the weekend league. So I decided to kind of put a little series together for those who are regular players, don't play a lot, who are struggling to even qualify for the weekend league, and also those who don't have um, the elite teams, but finally trying to put everything together and are able to consistently qualify. So if this is the type of video that you like, give thumbs up, and I'm going to be providing a couple episodes throughout the weeks coming here, and my ideas on how to put my team together to consistently qualify. I am not the best player out there. Um, I'm an average player at best, but to be able to make it to D1, when I started playing foot champs in the start of FIFA this year, and to finally to make it consistently on the weekend league, and um, it's just a big accomplishment in my eyes. Not putting a lot of time into the game, but being able to get a really good team and progress forward with that team. So that's what this series is going to be about. Sorry for the long-winded intro. So in the gameplay here, I think I had I have 4 games left, and I was on a tear in D2. I think I lost like two matches and tied one, if I remember correctly. But I was on a tear here. In this game, I quickly go up to 2-0. Henry, Mbappe, and Hernandez are my staple. It's like in that triangle, and it's unbelievable. Consistent goal. My opponent gets a goal here, as you can see. And one thing that division play has taught me is that you have to be patient and wait for your moments. So, as soon as the game starts, I switch my formation. And then when I switch my formation, I'm just trying to maintain possessions. And you can see in the play my formation that I'm using. And I'll talk more about my setup. And I mainly have my backs staying. I don't push them forward. I've made the mistake because I used to play a lot of squad battles of pushing my left back and my right back forward all the time, and it was easy in squad battles to do that. But then once you start playing weekend leagues and online, you can't do that because people read that and a lot of counter attacks, and I was getting scored on consistently. But since I kept them back, I'm able to maintain possession. I'm able to track back quickly. I'm able to kind of close down my opponent and get the ball back from them. And most of the time, I get a good counter. I do use Roberto Carlos a lot on the on the sides when I'm attacking to kind of set up the play because he has good passing. Um, but then as soon as I do that, he just tracks right back because he has a high, I believe. So he just tracks back and he just sits there. Um, so the team I'm currently using, it's a really good squad. Um, One of the things that I learned in this game is you got to find the formation that works best for you. You know, if you have the formation that works best for you, nobody could beat you, or you'd be near impossible to be beaten. And for me, the formation that does work best for me, usually, as you can see, like when I start the game, I am in a 4-3-3. Usually, I usually switch to the 4-1-2-1-2-2 and 2 because I like to hold possession, and I feel like that allows me to hold possessions a lot uh, and maintain my gameplay. I move the ball, I pass it a lot. I'm able to cross it as well. Um, And we could get into my custom tactic as I'm going through these series. If there's any question you guys have, just feel free to comment below and let me know as we're going through. And then we could talk more about my gameplay, custom tactics as well. Honestly, I feel like a lot of YouTubers already talked about this. Just find out what works best for you. Don't try to do what others are doing because sometimes it might not work for you at all. And that was one of my mistakes I made early on was um, I would watch a lot of the YouTubers and see how they play, and then I would try to mimic their play, but I didn't have the players to do so. I mean, obviously there's the meta teams, but I realized if I just play enough divisions, stop playing squad battle for a bit and just focus on divisions, I'll be a better player because I'll learn what works for me and how to better play under pressure and to get myself situated for the weekend league. And that's exactly what happened last month and a half. And I'm going to be dropping a video on my weekend league rewards, and you guys are going to see exactly why this series is called "A Struggle to Glory." Um, and I'll talk more about that in that video as well. But getting back to this, I I got to the second game, and if I won the second game, I think I would have automatically gotten to D1, or the second or third game, I believe. The second or third game, I would have gotten to D1, and I got disconnected. EA disconnected me right when I score a goal, literally right when I score a goal, and you guys will see that in the video. So as soon as I scored that in the goal, I scored a goal, EA disconnected me, and I was not, I was not pleased. So I took a long break. One of the things I've picked up from a lot of the pro videos that I've been watching and a lot of the YouTubers I've been watching, one of the things they keep hitting on is if FIFA is pissing you off, don't keep playing it. Just or if it's laggy or something is happening, just take a long break and then come back to it. And that's exactly what I've been doing. And I come back fresh, and I'm able to kind of focus and play. So in the beginning, I wasn't. I usually would just play through. I would literally just play with the anger, and be like, I'm going to get back at this game. I'm going to win. I'm going to win. And usually I lose like 4 games in a row when I do that. And that's exactly what happens. And when I was trying to qualify for the weekend league, I would get mad when I lose in the final, and instead of like relaxing, I'll go back and I'll start up another match, and then I'll get all the way to the final again, and I'll lose, and I'll keep doing it, and then I'll run out of trials, and then because I didn't take enough break to kind of process and see what I was doing wrong here, and that's why I was like, you know what, I'm gonna start recording my games, and I'm gonna share my thought process on it, on how I'm playing, and I started watching it, and I realized, you know, this is actually I'm struggling because I'm not taking breaks. I'm struggling because I'm overpassing, and I'm struggling because I'm trying to do a lot of driven shots when sometimes it just skyrocketed because I don't hold it enough. So recording my gameplay and watching how I move the ball and when to make the pass when I see Andre making a run or Hernandez making a run or Mbappe making a run, and that allows me to switch my tactics around a little bit. I've been getting my best results in division. That's why this gameplay actually I was playing really really well. Even when my opponents will score, I would maintain composure. There's a game here where I think I just needed a tie. Yeah, the final game I needed a tie to get into D1, and with that tie, I will automatically be in. And I went up as soon as the game started. I went up um, 2-0. I went up 2-0 in like the first 30 minutes of the game. And then Sergio Ramos in the box fouls his player. And then he gets a penalty kick. I dive the other way. He scores. He comes back around. The game all of a sudden becomes very laggy, and he just boom gets another score on me. He just gets another score on me. I realized that I don't need to panic. I just need a tie. I don't need to like overplay. Just maintain my attack and possession. If I'm able to score, great. If I'm not, track back on defense real quick. Try to get the ball back. Maintain possession the whole entire game after he scored. So that was the game plan, and we just kept going back and forth. I think it was 2-2 all the way through the end. Got a couple chances with Henry, got a couple chances with Mbappe where they both missed. Um, but I didn't give up. I just kept moving the ball back and forth. One of my players would making a run, I'll move it to them, but then I'll turn back around, um, pass it, keep moving it, and then I'll try to stay outside the middle because I don't want the ball to sit in the middle because it's easier for them to counter attack and get it back. So when my opponent steals it, I don't chase the ball. I switch and I just run back to defense, and then I just maintain my shape. It makes it very very difficult for the opponent to score you when you maintain your shape and you don't touch your center backs. Um, because they've been FIFA has kind of brought that down where your center backs does a lot. So I spent a lot of money on my center backs. I went and got Modini and I had at one point Desai and I also had at one point Rijkaard, and I sold both of them because it was a lot of money invested in them. Where Sergio Ramos or Bailly would do the same thing for me. Sergio Ramos just gave me a good link um, to David De. So I was like, you know what? I'll go Sergio Ramos. He does have a high attack and mid defensive rate, and I'm not a fan of that. But he's able to maintain his shape and he's able to get back real quick. And one of the things I find is if I switch him next to um, and I keep him next to Valencia, he stays. He does. So far, I made it through D2, and I'm very excited that I made it through D2. It was really to the end where I needed a win or tie to get in, and I got in. And I'm even showing here. Um, if you look, I'm showing I'm showing here my season. I've completed 18 seasons, and with I've won what 77, tied 27, and lost 59. My I have a very I started scoring a lot in the back end. Literally, this used to be like 1-1-1 in the beginning, and I've played I've played a lot of divisions, as you can see, a lot of divisions. It takes me 2 tries usually to beat a division, so I think it's probably going to be the same way for D1. Once I start that, it's going to take me 2 tries as well, but I'm not going to give up. I'm here to reach the peak, as you say, be one of the best FIFA players out there, and that's what this series is going to be about. I'm going to be tracking my progress. Now that I'm in D1, I wanted to start a video tracking my progress for weekend league, seeing where I'm going, and I'm going to be dropping a video on it tomorrow about my weekend league play rewards, and I'm going to talk a bit more about where I finished and how I got there. So for those, if you love the video I just dropped, if you hate it, comment below. Let me know what I could change up, what I could improve on my videos, what you would like to see from a regular Joe just playing FIFA and recording his progression. So for the struggle to glory, episode 1, drop a like below, comment below, and thank you for watching.